Hello, my name is Tanya. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about saving some cold hard cash. Let's get started. Here's tip one, cutting your hair at home. And I have a lot of videos that can help you do that. Now, cutting your hair at home will consist of very simple things to do. Some of the more difficult cuts you'll want to go to a professional for. And I am not a professional, nor do I have my license. So take my advice with a grain of salt. All right, so cutting your hair at home. What can you do at home? What should you not do at home? Let's get into it. You can easily do a bang trim at home. It's so easy. You can also grow out your bangs at home and do a little trim here and there to keep them looking their best. And you can also take off a little bit of hair. So depending on how long your hair is, and as long as you section out your hair properly, you can give yourself an adequate trim. It's not going to be perfect, but it will be adequate. And that can save you some money. So what you can do is do a month-over-month haircut, where every other month you go into your salon and get your hair professionally done. And on the opposing month, you just give yourself a trim, or you don't do anything, and you go ahead and extend out the time between visits to your salon. Another thing that you can do at home with your haircuts is you can give yourself beautiful, light, cascading layers around your face. It's so easy to do. You don't have to be highly skilled to do it. And I have some videos for that. Talk about products. There is a myriad of products out there on the market. You just go through the aisles of any store and you have so many choices. There's a lot of products that you can buy that are very expensive. You can also get more economical priced products that perform exactly the same. Some of them do perform better for the money. You pay more, you get more, and you get a better result from them. So there is that. But like I like Biolage, I don't know, the shampoo, and often hairdressers would sell it in their salons. And I really like that product. I like the smell of the product. I like the performance of the product. So you can get a Biolage type product without spending that money. First one is Giovanni. I love Giovanni. They have many different formulas. For your money, then I would go with Giovanni. It's available at Whole Foods. And I love the 50-50 formula. I think it works very well at maintaining your hair while removing the oils, but not removing too much. It's great for gray hair. And of course, if you don't want the 50-50 and you want to try one of their other types, you can definitely do so. But I do like it, and I think it's great. It's the price is good, but like I said, it's a little bit more than if you walk into a drugstore. But for drugstore, here are my picks. Love the Garnier Fructis shampoo. I think it works very well. I also like their Shine Spritz, which is really great if you feel like your hair is too dull and you want to give it a little bit of life. You can just give it a blast of this. Notice here. See how shiny that is now? It works really well with not a lot of buildup. It has a kind of a fruity floral scent to it. So if you don't like scents, it might not be for you, but which can make your hair look beautiful and more youthful. I do like the Aussie shampoo as well. I think it's great. I also like the Aussie leave-in conditioner. As you know, I think it works wonderful, but I have tried their shampoos and I do like them as well. Tresemme is also another really great line. I love it. It's a very basic shampoo. You can buy either the big bottle or the smaller bottles. I do have to say they do try to pitch you that line on the front of the packaging that says used by salon professionals. This is a bogus statement. It's not true. Walk into any salon and say, do you use Tresemme? And they're going to look at you like, what? So just know that a lot of products that bolster claims are often just trying to steer you to buy their product, because the market is so vast and there's so many choices and there's so many companies producing products of the same type. They really compete against each other. So to do that, they will pitching all kinds of things to you, like this one's healthier. So you wouldn't want to do that. So it is good that it doesn't have phosphates. It is good that it, but you have to also know that it does maybe have some other things that are not great for your hair either. In that case, you can go with a super natural product if you'd like. And if you're concerned about the environment, you can also, they have some great bar soap type shampoos that I haven't tried before that have like recyclable packaging, and they have fewer ingredients. And I'm all for more types of products that have fewer ingredients. I think less is more. And the same rule, for me at least, applies to food as well. Ingredients that have these long ingredient lists, which are just ridiculous. It's just completely not necessary, especially when we're talking about shampoo and conditioner. We just need something that's going to clean our hair, get the oils off of it. It is true that there are a lot of different types of conditioners and shampoos that offer different options for you. And that is, you know, if you have curly hair, if you have smooth hair, if you want smooth hair, if you have damaged hair. But if you're watching my channel, in most cases, you're either already gray or in transition. There'll be some of you who are not, who watch my channel. But when you have gray hair, you don't need to follow suit in with all of those types of conditioners and shampoos. You are free from all of that because you have a beautiful, natural, pristine hair shaft. You're not going to need all of the waxes, silicones, and all of the things that they put in most shampoos to help smooth out the hair shaft so your hair feels normal. You won't need all of that. You will just need a basic shampoo that cleans, and you may or may not even need a conditioner. Conditioners are really helpful if you color your hair and you need to smooth out that hair shaft. Have gray hair and it's natural and you have a pristine hair shaft, you're not going to need as much product as far as washing and conditioning is concerned. And you can just go with the shampoo and maybe a spray leave-in conditioner like I do with the Aussie spray and leave-in conditioner, because I don't want to weigh down my hair and I want to be able to get many days out of one shampoo. So I shampoo once every like 2 to 3 days. And that saves me. If I put a lot of goop in my hair and I pack on the waxes and all of the things that they have in the product to make your hair feel smooth, then my hair looks greasy by the next day and I have to wash it more often. So to prevent that, I use the Aussie leave-in conditioner with a good clarifying shampoo. And this seems to work well for me. But if you're one of my sisters out there who has dense hair, you have thicker, coarse hair, and you want to soften it a bit, you may notice when you go gray, your coarse hair becomes even more coarse. And so you want to add some smoothness to it. In that case, by all means, go for the gusto, go for the conditioner on your hair. It's going to make it softer. It's going to make it more manageable. And that may be the missing element for some of you out there who have coarse and thick hair that go, I don't like my gray hair because it's so wiry and it's so coarse and it's so thick. Then I would go for those smoothing serums. So anything that says in there, in with particular attention to conditioner. Anything that says smoothing conditioner is what you want to use, and that will make your hair smoother and softer and more manageable. So I have a little video clip here of me going through the store and looking at different products. I have not used all the products that I'm showing you, but they did pique my curiosity, and they may be ones that you may want to try. And of course, it'll be trial and error at first to find the right shampoo and conditioner just for you. And I certainly cannot tell you, oh, this is going to be the best. But I do say that Giovanni is the top for me. And again, this is not doing a scientific experiment of me trying every single shampoo for the next 30 days, although I could do that. $8. What I'm basically trying to say here in shortening my thought process here is just to tell you, you don't have to spend $35 to get a good shampoo. You can definitely spend $5 to $10 and get an adequate shampoo that will do what you want it to do and save you some money. Another way I save money on beauty products is I don't have a lot of beauty products anymore. For a while, I was on a little bit of a roll of watching all of these great YouTube videos on how to put on your makeup. I was basically talking myself into buying a lot of the products, and I stopped doing that. So now I just have a select few that I buy, and I don't have a lot. Here's what I'm currently using as far as makeup is concerned. I did rebuy the Essence Taupe It Up palette. This is the second time I've purchased this little mini palette, and I like the colors in it. They're cool toned, and I like the combinations. It has like a light and a medium. It has a few glittery shades that I don't use very often, but I do use these 3 matte shades here. It's super economical. It comes in a nice case. It does have a mirror on the inside, and I think this is a good product, and it's inexpensive. I'm also liking the Milani Conceal and Perfect powder. This is about $10. It's economical. It's very smooth. So for the price, I wouldn't spend more than that. You could easily go and get a Charlotte Tilbury for $35, $40, but for $10, this one will do you just fine. Also, I like my CoverGirl Hydrating Foundation, so before you spend $50 on Chanel, you might want to check this out. It is definitely top ranking. It covers. You can, it comes in like, over 40 shades, and it's beautiful. It lasts all day. I really, really, really like this product. For $10, I would not spend a penny more. In a blind test, I think people would think this was a higher end foundation for sure. I don't know how much the boomsticks are right now, but I really love these Focular face sticks that I got on Amazon. It comes in a set of 3, and they have different shades, but it's got your contour / bronzer, it's got your blush, and it's got your highlighter, and they're super economical. They're easy to put in your suitcase. In hotter climates, they might have a little bit of a meltdown, but I do love these. And so before you go and spend a lot of money on expensive cream blushes, you get the full set here. So you've got your blush, your bronzer, and your contour, and your highlighter, and the price is great on Amazon. This is not Amazon sponsored, by the way. I can't pass me up some Wet n Wild lipstick. I'm wearing Secret Muse right now, and so these are very inexpensive. You can get them on Amazon as well if you don't go out and shop, and they're just a couple bucks, but they're high in moisture, and they're great. And the new packaging, this is kind of the old school packaging here, but the new packaging is nice. And for brows, the Joie will do you just fine. So before you go to Ulta and go to Anastasia Beverly Hills, you can get this for $10 on Amazon. And I'm currently getting a set of 2 for $10, so that's $5 each. This is one of the best brow pencils I have ever had. They just recently changed the packaging, so it looks like this now. This is the color Blonde, and they come in a few shades. The shades that they offer are so realistic. They're not too orangey, they're not too reddish. They're very neutral undertoned. So for those of you out there who have a neutral to cool skin tone, these will be great for you. So Joie all the way, and you can get them on Amazon. Another way I save money is buying moisturizers that are effective but inexpensive, like Aveeno. I've been using this one for over a year now, and I put it underneath my makeup. I can put my sunscreen over it if I want to during the summertime, but I love it. It's a basic, and it does double duty because I can put it around my eyes and use it as an eye cream as well. Another way I save money is using products that have been used for centuries. I don't know if they're centuries, but Vaseline Intensive Care is one of those great products. I put it around my eyes at night. I think it really does help with wrinkles and moisture and all of that. I also use it on my lips, but I know there are some of you out there that don't like petroleum-based products, but I always go for this. It's inexpensive. It works well for chapping on the skin, and it's inexpensive. So there you go. So coming to the end of my video here, there are a lot of products out there. There are a lot of high-end products, there are a lot of mid-range products, and a lot of cheap products. Of the more inexpensive products work just as well as other products, and in some cases far surpass high-end. So hunt those down, and you can do that one of two ways. You can either go out and try a bunch of products yourself and see which ones work for you, or you can watch a lot of YouTube videos and find out what the favorites are, and just make sure that the favorites that you're looking at are consistent, meaning you've seen at least a minimum of 4 different videos where they mention that same product and tout it. And that will let you know that that product's pretty good and you could give it a try. And so don't get caught up by the merchandising and the psychology of sale, which is going into hyperdrive, I think, in the times that we're living in, where they're selling you on everything from being younger to looking younger to getting rid of all your wrinkles. Do your research, do your homework, do some investigation, and as always, don't always take what I say as the cold hard truth of the matter, and that's the end of it. My advice is just advice. There are many different types of advice out there, but this is just what I use. This is what I do. It may not work for you, but I hope this video is helpful to save you some money, or at the very least, have you take a look at what products am I spending the most on, and can I find a product in a lower price range that'll do what the high-end products will do, and can I save some money? Because $5 here, $1 here, $10 here over the course of the year could end up to be hundreds or thousands of dollars. So when you're on a fixed income and you can only spend so much a month, finding products that work for you at a lower price point will help you to stay within budget, but not sacrifice what you want as far as maintaining your skin and taking care of your teeth and looking good. Thank you so much for watching as always. Click subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. Click like if you like the content, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.